P. Marsh, your host. This is where we combine biblical principles and fearless networking principles to help you with your new business development, your job, career search, your professional and personal development. And guess what? We do all of that through Christian networking. And our biblical theme for today, it comes from Luke 6:38. Really simple. It's the ESV version. Give and you will receive. I love it. And our fearless networking principle ties to that. It's really the law of reciprocity. Give and you will receive. Press down, shaking again, run it over until you're loud. And as fearless networkers, we know that because we use the networking principle, or the definition of business networking, which is building relationships with the intent to share advice, information, recommendations, and referrals with people you can count on to do the same. I'm telling you, if we just use that and follow that definition, building relationships is what it's all about. We share advice to help people take their business to the next level. We provide information, whether it's white papers, blogs, or links to articles, e-zine articles, online magazines. We provide recommendations through LinkedIn. We do testimonials, case studies on our website, and we also provide referrals. So everybody thought that networking is about giving people referrals, but it's much more, and it's really about giving to others first. If you have a mindset of givers win, that's a philosophy that came from Helen Callier at Brad Link LLC. She says, givers win, and they do. God loves a cheerful giver. So I'm delighted to introduce our audience to Domino Taylor. She's Vice President of the Gulf Coast Film Festival. Welcome, Domino.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you having me here and to be able to talk about the film festival.
Well, that's great. We're going to be talking about the film festival. I'm going to ask you about it in a moment. I'll tell you, what do you think about that law of reciprocity, giving and you will receive? What do you believe that law?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
It works, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And it's when you give from your heart, not that you give because you think you're supposed to.
Right.
It's got to be from the heart.
Because if it's not from the heart, it's not going to work. You're not going to get back. A lot of people say, well, I gave a referral to this person and I didn't get one back. First of all, it's not an entitlement program, networking. And then second of all, if you give from your heart, like you say, that's the best place, because that's when God will bless you. And it doesn't necessarily come from the person you gave to.
Exactly. The blessings can come out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it.
Absolutely.
But sometimes when you need it the most.
Boy, absolutely. Always on time, huh? I love that. I'm glad that our friend Andy Valadez with Team Marketing Dynamics is videotaping part of this, because the audience can see your beautiful smile. The other people on the video can't, but you really just have an adorable smile.
Well, thank you very much.
Really is,
okay, this program's going to go a little longer now.
No, I didn't want it to. That's not what my intentions were.
Thank you very much for the compliment.
Well, you're welcome. Tell our listeners about the Gulf Coast Film Festival. What is it, and where is it held?
Well, the Gulf Coast Film Festival is in its 14th year this year. Yes, it started out as a very small little boutique, we would like to say, film festival to celebrate the actual people who are making films and are budding filmmakers.
Right, independent filmmakers.
Independent, yes, I should say that, independent filmmaker. And this vision was from Hal Wixon, and he lives in Nassau Bay, and he has worked hard with the committee. I've been with the committee for 10 years.
Wow.
And it was just kind of a fluke. I started with it as a journalist who was covering the event.
Oh,
and
wow.
I know, it was just something that my interest in acting and films and just the arts in general.
Right.
I write a lot about the arts, and I thought this is a wonderful group, and it's a small group, and there's something about getting films from all over the country, and for years it was all over the world. We had them from just about every nation, and then to meet all the directors and producers and actors on independent films, my outreach of people have grown in the last 10 years, not through just my career, but just through this film festival.
Well, how many, on average, what do you think, what's the number of independently made films that are submitted to the festival on average?
Well, we've had as much as 75, we've had 50, we've had 100. Each year is a little bit different. Now this year is just across the United States. But in the
so it'll be about 25, 27 or something like that?
Yeah, but by the time that the actual deadline was over with yesterday, we could maybe even have 50, 55.
So how many are selected and shown in the festival usually?
Well, we have 2 days of screenings, and that will be all day long, Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
But we have an award banquet on the Saturday, the 15th. In other words, our film festival starts September the 13th on Thursday.
September 13th?
And then we have it go until Sunday. But on Saturday night, September the 15th, we do give awards. We have a Life Achievement Award, and we can go into that, who our celebrity guest is, in a minute. But the genres we have are Best of Festival, Best Action, Best Animation, Best Comedy, Best Drama, Best Documentary, Best Foreign, Best Screenplay, and Best Short.
Wow.
So, and like I said, we've had films from Japan, Germany, just, I mean, I could just go on
all
and on.
over the world.
Yeah,
right?
all over the world. This year, what I'm understanding, it's still, I haven't seen all of them yet, of course, but I think they're all from the United States this year. But they're from East Coast, West Coast,
all
North,
over,
South, yes.
all over. But tell me this then. I understand that the festival grants this Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes.
What's the criteria for that? And who have been some previous winners, maybe 3 or 4 previous winners?
Well, we used to call it Lifetime Achievement Award, and I think some of the women were a little bit concerned
about the age. Right. So what is it called now?
It is called the Life Achievement Award.
Life Achievement.
Yes.
Okay, took the time out. Right?
And this year we have Brandon Smith, and a lot of y'all in Houston are going to know Brandon Smith from a long time. He's a native Texan, native Houstonian, and he's been just an amazing actor, and he's one of those actors that you will see all the time, and you won't realize that's Brandon.
Right.
I mean, he's just a chameleon, and he's most known for No Country for Old Men.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and he got a SAG award for that. You know, that was a very highly nominated movie.
Absolutely.
Also, he was known for Jeepers Creepers, that creepy little film that people couldn't, lost a little sleep at nights over Jeepers Creepers. He also was in Powder in 1995, RoboCop. Also, he's in a new movie, Bernie, and he plays Sheriff Huckabee. Also, he has been in so many TV series, movies. His career goes back for so long, but what I have known Brandon for 10 years, and I just found out new stuff, that he has studied at the Old Vic in London.
Oh, wow.
That he has been formally trained in Europe, and, I just think of him as a good old Houston boy that's just got a lot of talent.
Well, he definitely deserves it.
So we're real excited to have Brandon.
Well, fantastic. How are you associated with Andy Valadez at Team Marketing Dynamics?
I was blessed to meet Andy this year.
All right. Well, yeah, we're all on. I tell you, yeah.
And we needed a little bit of help with the finances, since the economy. It's a little hard for people to get to the arts, as you know. We see arts are closing up. We have we actually have a art center in our area, and by NASA, that's having to change because the donations are just not there. Everywhere, and the arts take a hit. Well, we needed somebody to help us with the marketing. I do the PR and some other stuff, but we needed somebody that just concentrates on the market.
And understood the market too. He understands.
He sure does. So I got to meet Andy and his mom and the whole family, and not only that, he's just got such a positive Christian witness about him.
He does. I love to talk about him. He's a great father too, and a great husband. And
looky there, I'm telling you. So but it was just a real blessing to meet him, and he's actually just helped our film festival in the short time that he's been working with us. He's opening our eyes to other things that we can do.
He's always on mission and assignment. I tell you, that guy is
Hey, you got me here on the radio with y'all.
That's what I wanted you to say. That's what I wanted you to say. Well,
Thank you, Andy.
How would our listeners contact you to learn more about Gulf Coast Film Festival? What do we do?
Well, you go to www.gulfcoastfilmfest.com, and also you can Facebook it. You had asked me earlier about the past winners that we had. Last year we had Oscar-nominated Marsha Mason.
Oh, wow.
Yes. The year before, we had Cheryl Teagues. Now, although Cheryl was not in as many movies,
Right.
she was such a powerful celebrity, and
Oh,
her whole
absolutely.
background with
Sure.
films, and
Right.
and then we've had Jasmine Guy, we've had Aaron, let's see, I'm trying to think, Aaron Gray we've had.
Right.
We've had Armando Santi, and then Robert Wolf, U of H graduate right here.
Oh, absolutely. So you really believe in looking at that too,
Yes,
right?
we've had Janine Turner.
Right.
We've had several Texas.
And these are Life Achievement Award winners.
Yes,
I really appreciate you being on. I want to give our listeners a way to contact GulfCoastFilmFest.com.
Yes, sir.
www.gulfcoastfilmfest.com. Thank you, Domino Taylor, for being on and for also promoting our friend Andy Valadez at Team Marketing Dynamics. You've been a delight.
Thank you very much. And
Beautiful smile.
y'all come down to the Bay Area, Houston, September
13th through September 17th, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You don't want to miss it. And Sunday.
And we'll have the gala at the Hilton, and we'll have the film screenings.
That's the Hilton on Nassau Road 1?
Yes, yes.
All right, I've been there. Beautiful place.
And if you need anything, like I said, look us up, and we're always there, and we'd love to have everybody come out and see us.
I can tell, and
It'll
you
be
need
a
to come
fun
out
time.
and support the arts in Houston. You know, we're really growing. We have more people that go to the arts than sports in Houston. That's how big it is in the area. So
Isn't that wonderful?
Glad you're a part of it, and glad that you had an opportunity to be here. I want to thank Andy at Team Marketing Dynamics for having you on.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank
and it's
you.
good family fun. Please come.
For the whole family.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And what I'm going to do is have you sit there for a second until I go through my announcements, if you don't mind, and then I'll bid you adieu. We have a new sponsor, GoToTown, GoGoBiz.com. It's GoGo-Biz.com for all of your printing needs. I tell you, they believe that intelligent marketing for a digital world. If you want any printing needs that you might have, wide format printing, they do blueprints, or even for construction. They do manuals, training manuals, safety manuals. They do books. Any printing, signage, they take care of that for you. All of this digital marketing too, over at gogo-biz.com, or call 713-275-GOGO or 713-275-4646. And let's not forget Tony Gambona at Tough Talk Radio Network. So if you're interested in being on a Blog Talk Radio show, just contact Tony Gambone at Tough Talk Radio Network if you want to be a guest on the show, or if you want your own Blog Talk Radio show, just contact Tony at toughtalkradionetwork.com. We have some new books out. Can You Hear Me Now by Olayinka Joseph. We have Lifted by the one and only Dr. Allison Wiley. We have Defeating Debt by Chris Kidd. And we have Bonnie Compay's new book, Within a Moment's Notice, Everything Can Change. And listen to Everything Network with Eric Stanley and Mitchell Fromm. And don't forget the Natural Weight Loss Coach, Coach Rashima, has 30 minutes of free coaching. Just go to the Natural Weight Loss Coach at Facebook. And I'd like to thank our guest again, Domino Taylor, Vice President of the Gulf Coast Film Festival.
Thank you.
And God bless you. Join us again at 100.7 FM, The Word. I'd like to thank our producer, Terry Cannon. Have a wonderful, blissful day.